So hello, my name is Etienne, I come from France, and I've always been pissed off my skinny fat physique. Discovering Jesus and self-improvement changed my life forever, and my body went from this to this in 1.5 years. If you watch this, I admit you're disgusted with your physique, but on this channel I will give you for free the very few specific things you need to know in order to change and transform your body faster than me without buying a gym membership or protein powder. By the way, nobody on YouTube or even coaching programs will talk about my advice because trust me, I've been there. I've listened to hours and hours of gym content, of gym advice and nutrition advice, and nothing fucking works besides what I'm going to share with you. So, if you have some respect for yourself, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can click on the link below to transform your body faster than me. Faster, I'm talking about a few months. Anyway, let's get right into the video. So should you bulk as a skinny fat? First of all, there's two types of skinny fat. There's the skinny fat, which is someone who is more fat than skinny, and there's the skinny fat. So about the skinny fat, what's a skinny fat? And the skinny fat is someone who is more skinny than fat, and I will make a video about the skinny fat. Don't worry, I will make another one for skinny fat, and I will help you. I will make a full guide. I will explain to you if you're a skinny fat or if you're a skinny fat. So, how to know what type of skinny fat you are? You have to look at your shadow. Imagine if you walk in the park with your shirt off and you see your shadow on the ground. If the shadow looks fat, if the shadow looks with a big belly, you're a skinny fat. But if the shadow is still a bit fat, but it's more skinny, then you're a skinny fat. And watch this video. So I will explain you how to bulk effectively, because your goal, if you're a skinny fat, is to bulk. You have to bulk because you have you have still a bit of fat, but you're not that fat, so you can bulk. It's okay, and you will make faster progress if you bulk anyway. So I will explain you how to get a proper training. So I have a story to tell you. So when I started weightlifting, I lost like 15 kilos in 3 months. So I was skinny fat, and I lost all my fat. Not all, but most of my fat. And I ended up weighing 40 kilograms for 165 centimeters, which is very small. It's a small weight. I was weighing less than girls, basically. So I needed to bulk. But I've made so many mistakes. I will share my mistake with you, but first of all, I will share with you my training mistakes. So I didn't train hard enough. And you probably think that you're training hard enough. If you already started the gym, you think you go to failure, but you're not really going to failure. I wasted like a year of gains because I didn't train hard. I've made more progress in 3 months of going to the gym because I was with a gym partner that made me go really to failure, and I will explain you later. But I've made more progress in 3 months than in fucking 1.5 years of training. So listen to my advice, because you can make the same mistake and not make progress, or make very small progress, because I still made gains. I still made like 5 kilos of muscle, but it was nothing compared to the time I spent. So you need to do a very specific type of training, which you can search on YouTube. It's heavy duty. Heavy duty is some training programs proclaimed by Mike Menzer. So I cannot really tell you about much, but someone on internet will explain it to you more effectively. So anyway, heavy duty is like you do one set per exercise, but it's one set till failure. It's not till failure like a yeah, till mild discomfort. It's a meme in the gym community. Like till mild discomfort. No, you don't do that. You go to really you train to failure. Basically, you train to failure. You can search on internet some programs, and by the way, there's some yeah, science-based literature that's gonna tell you yeah, it's not effective. There's a study that shows that 4 set per exercise is better, a five set per exercise is better. Yeah, but I assume you have the worst genetic because you started as a skinny fat, so you have the worst genetic. You cannot relate to some nerd scientific study, okay? Listen to me. So yes, I've made the gains, and I can tell you I've made more progress in 3 months than in 1.5 years. Do you want to waste 1.5 years? No, of course not. So listen to me. You need to train harder. Okay, so there's many techniques to train harder, like doing drop sets and doing holds and doing slow reps. What you can search on the internet is a video that I will put the link in the description. You will know how to make your own heavy duty program. But basically, the principle of heavy duty is train less but train harder. Okay, you don't need to spend hours in the gym, and you just need to train harder. That's all. Anyway, I suggest to you that you do your own research. I will put videos on the description so you can see what it looks like. But anyway, I will explain also to you what's the proper nutrition. So, and I've already said it. If you started as a skinny fat, let me tell you, you have the worst genetic. So you can't be like a science based. You need to listen to me, okay? What you're gonna do with your nutrition is eat more, so track your calories, track your caloric intake, and eat in a very specific way. Eat the animal based diet. What's the animal based diet? It's something very popular on internet because it was so basically it went viral on internet. I suggest to you, yeah, I will put video about the animal based diet from a doctor which is Paul Saladino, and he's like over 40 years old, and he's like jacked as fuck. So I prefer listening to him than to fat doctors who will say to you, yeah, eggs cause cholesterol. Anyway, but the problem with that is your parents won't let you eat that. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna make progress. So imagine if your parents come with McDonald's, you just don't eat the bread and the fries, you just eat the meat. And that's fucking progress because yeah, you can't be on a full animal based diet, but you can still make progress. So do the most of you can do, and yeah, basically you will still make progress. I will explain to you also why you should do fasting. So fasting is a very interesting technique. I suggest to you to fast 1 time a month for 30 hours of no calories. So what your body, it's very useful. There's many benefits to fasting, but one of them is that you'll just be leaner. Yeah, you will just be leaner. You will make more gains and you will be leaner. So imagine you have you've made some progress, but you took a little bit of fat. Once you get the fat, you will lose this fat and you can make progress in a loop. So as I told you, I've made more progress in 3 months than in 1.5 years of training. So listen to me, because I was skinny fat. I'm still skinny fat. I still have a little bit of fat, but I made like tons of progress compared to what I used to look like. So track your progress. Remember that physique is more important than weight. You should track your physique, not your weight, because weight is very it's very random. So you can lose 1 kilo in one day, but so basically just track your physique. and set ambitious goals, like for example 40 centimeters arm size. For me it's like being shredded at the end of 2025, but you have to be ambitious. The time is gonna pass anyway, so if you don't train now, if you still overthink it, and you still overthinking for the next 3 months, yeah, sure, but you're not gonna make progress, and the time is gonna pass anyway. So just train, and you have to make systems over goals. This is a phrase in the book called Atomic Habits. So yeah, it's a bit so it's it's very useful because you set goals and then you set systems to achieve your goals. What I suggest to you is set reasonable systems. You're not gonna do 20k steps every day. That's not possible if you just started. So what you can do is make progress day by day. So for example, imagine if you made 9k steps today, you can do 10.5k steps tomorrow, and you know you make progress in the long run. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Follow to see my next videos, and do not forget that Jesus loves you. And by the way, self-improvement is useless if you have no purpose above you. So I love you all, guys, and I want to thank you if you watched the video this far.